learn your Miranda rights. Last one. Roe v. Wade, Roe versus Wade in 1973. Before this court case and court ruling, abortion was illegal in most states. I'm not getting into abortion, whether you're pro-life or pro-choice. Let's just talk about the court case. Let's just talk about the facts. And you need, for a second, just separate what you view in terms of abortion. Let's just go through how this came about, Roe v. Wade. So a victim of a rape wants an abortion. She lives in Texas. In Texas, at this time, abortion is illegal. She will then sue for the right to an abortion. And they will argue on the grounds of the Ninth Amendment that she has the right to an abortion. If you read the Ninth Amendment, it says there are other rights that may exist aside from the ones explicitly mentioned in the Constitution. The Founding Fathers knew they cannot write everything down in the Constitution. The document would be 1,000,000 pages long. They can't tell you have the right to eat sausage on Tuesday. They can't come up with the right that says you can wear pants on your head. They don't want to write down every single right because it's impossible. So the Ninth Amendment says, look, we can't write every right down. So there are other rights that aren't explicitly listed. And in this case, Jane Roe will argue that, hey, one of those rights is the right to an abortion, a right to my own body. This court case will go to the Supreme Court, and abortion is illegal. Well, she actually loses, but they'll go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will look at it, and they'll rule 7-2 that no, it's your body. You have the choice. But this decision is not based on the Ninth Amendment that other rights are not written down. The ruling of the Supreme Court will be based on the Fourth Amendment, which is the right to privacy. The government has no business in terms of your body or the operations that are happening within your. Again, people say, but wait a second, what about the rights of the baby? What about the rights? Look, I'm not going into that, whether pro-choice or pro-life. I'm telling you what the activist court ruled. And what this court ruled was that based on the Fourth Amendment, the government really shouldn't be involved with you and your doctor in the decisions that are made. I'm not going to get into the arguments, but it's the Fourth Amendment, not the Ninth Amendment, where they come up with this decision. But the strange thing about that is it's still illegal for a second trimester. Wait, so it's not illegal during the first 3 months based on privacy. So then it really should be legal the second trimester or the third trimester. I mean, if it's based on privacy, that the government shouldn't have any involvement in this based on the Fourth Amendment, then why does that change with time? Well, that's the way they ruled, and abortion is illegal in most circumstances in second and third trimester. But wait a second, how's it? I'm not going to get into that. You're going to want to talk to some judicial scholars, some constitutional experts, and maybe some pro-choice people and some pro-life activists to find out the details of that. But nonetheless, Roe versus Wade, here's how the decision came about. There was the background. The Fourth Amendment says that the government has to respect your privacy and cannot get involved in that. That's it. Hopefully those